Out of all the games announced to release in 2025, none had me more excited than Little Nightmares 3. I was so excited that I purposely avoided researching the game in any capacity, including who will be developing the game. The previous titles were all created by Tazir Studios, while the enhanced edition of those games worked on by Supermassive Games, who would end up developing Little Nightmares 3. And I don't want to throw too much shade at Supermassive Games, but they completely dropped the ball when following up such a legendary series, and it seems like their track record has been extremely mixed, much like the reviews on Steam for Little Nightmares 3. I was praying that when I saw the mixed tag that it would be due to poor optimization or something that could be fixed over time like Borderlands, but after scrolling, my reality was shattered and my disappointment had settled in. But I said, fuck it. I already pre-ordered the game, and my friend Mike and I decided to load it up and see if everyone's claims were valid, and off the bat, it felt like a Little Nightmares game. The atmosphere, the charming graphics, the controls.
Stupid.
And after walking for a while, just left, it hits you. This game is pretty much just a walking simulator, but it's pretty.
It just feels like an art gallery, you know?
Hey, we needed this. It's like walking through a museum.
I was trying to stay positive, mainly for the fact that I paid up to $60 for this game. After finally escaping an empty yet pretty desert, we climb a giant ladder to pad the runtime.
Apparently this game is around like 6 to 7 hours.
Oh my god! So funny!
Which, yes, the first two games were short as well, but they constantly grasp you with interesting gameplay and clever puzzles. And the thing that became extremely apparent, you see what I did there? Apparent. It's a play on words because I said apparent, and then I also said apparent. See, it's funny because quickly is that this game was lacking so hard in both, and after the long ladder, we break rocks with a wrench, a mechanic that is repeated constantly because they can't think of anything fun to do with a wrench. At first I thought, oh, hey, maybe the wrench would be a brand new feature, you know? Never seen before in the previous titles. Then I realized, no, the second game introduced weapons, which break things and kill enemies, so it made it very evident that they ripped the code and called it a day. But this time, you get to hold a weapon on your back for the entire game. Wow!
This is so stupid.
But then the developers must have thought, oh shit, what can we do to spice things up for the second player? Oh yes, a bow with auto aim. What started as Mike spamming the shoot button for fun ended up being the solution to almost every puzzle we encountered.
Whoa.
Wow, you figured that out without even trying.
I don't think it's very difficult. Hold on.
And when you're not shooting things or breaking things with a wrench, the gameplay just consists of you two grabbing something and either dragging it or holding the back button to open a door. Oh, and I guess super easy and kind of pointless parkour for pad time reasons. Okay, so here's the first quote-unquote puzzle that required at least one extra brain cell to complete.
I don't know about all that.
Can you fly?
Nope.
Thanks for testing it out for me.
So Pigtails here has to rotate this wheel, while Bird Boy walks over and shoots this rope hiding behind a broken wall. That's it.
You're a fucking genius, dude.
Fucking crazy puzzles, man. Fucking just insane.
I don't think this deserves the name of being a puzzle, but guys, get this. You can hold each other's hands in this game. Gameplay good. Gameplay good. After that, a puzzle, I was like, all right, maybe this is when they start to cook, and it becomes more clever, like the first two games. As I stand on a pillar that opens a hatch in front of me, I instantly got reminded of segments of Little Nightmares 2 where Mono and Six get separated. You have to go on this whole quest to reunite, and I was really hoping this would happen here. It could have legitimately instilled some fear as we both journey alone to then find each other or help each other progress, kind of like those moments in Portal 2 where we had to help each other from two separate rooms. That would have been super cool, and a great way to justify a co-op feature. Little did I know, this is how you solve it.
Wow. Fucking... Wow.
That was crazy. I could have never figured that out on my own. Death basically has no consequence at all, unless it's like from an enemy.
Beatles.
Oh my god! Your last word. Are you just straight-faced beetle? The player who dies respawns in a matter of seconds and the game just continues. Compare that to 1 and 2 where death sent you back to the last checkpoint. It really made you feel a sense of danger because progress was not easy to make in the first place. And in Little Nightmares 3, death is just hilarious. Oh.
Are you okay?
Just let your legs break.
You legit did.
Death is just hilarious.
Sounds like something you would say, Jerry. Yeah, I know you laugh at fucking live leak videos, you fucking freak. If I haven't made this clear, it just baffles me that the main selling point of this game is that it's fully co-op, and they just don't utilize this to the fullest.
I literally feel like if like I had a wrench, then I could do like all these puzzles by myself if I had a wrench and a bow.
Yeah, why do we not just have both?
Alright, the next puzzle is one of us turns the wheel while the other one goes up a box. Then all they have to do is pull a lever to drop a ladder for the other player. How did Supermassive Game think this is exciting? Like, in any sense of the word. It's like there's genuinely no thought put into these segments. It just feels like, do this. Now do that. Now make sure you go over 2 hours of playtime so you can't refund the game, which is very disheartening since you can tell there's some passionate souls working on this game. Sadly, those people seem to only be in charge of the art style and nothing else. Oh, also around this time, I remembered that the deluxe edition gives you skins, and pre-order the game also gives you skins, which in fairness, they're super cool skins. But the one thing I did not expect was how fucking greedy this company was. They only give the skins to the person who buys the game, not the person who has a friend pass installed. Which I know a lot of you are probably like, oh, that's fair, you know, they didn't fucking buy the game. What the fuck is the point? This game is designed for co-op. The deluxe edition is like $20 more than the base game. Why would I want skins for both characters for myself to be able to use? They really expect me to play this game twice in order to experience and see the other skins? This game is not even worth playing through once. I should know I refunded this dumpster fire of a game, and I honestly don't regret it in the slightest. But hold on, the developers were like, okay guys, we have to add at least one original mechanic to this game, and that so happens to be umbrellas. You can float with them. It was fun for like 2 fucking minutes.
Whee! Okay, that's pretty cool. I like this.
I'm really struggling to stay within the wind. It's like the depth perception is like really rough on this.
I literally did it perfect. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Like I'm just like look at I can't like tell where I'm at.
I think
Okay,
you're just
there we
not
go.
pro at Little Nightmares, dude. You gotta get better.
And of course, there's no fun or interesting puzzles using them. They're just used to get from point A to point B. And after all that, we finally encounter the first enemy of the game.
Look, it's a hand.
Oh my god,
It's
we're
alive!
finally gonna get a monster.
Woo! In my head, I was like, thank God, now we can feel some sense of danger. Danger that I felt every time I encountered something in Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Nope, you just walk forward and everything is fine.
Run, baby, run. There's no real urgency. I don't even think it's gonna attack us.
Yeah.
At least they lead you to the very first actual chase scene, which doesn't feel scary at all.
I'm so sorry.
What?
My phone is. I forgot to plug it in. Oh, I'm at it. I'm gonna change my outfit.
In the middle of a... I'm 6 now. Ah! I really felt like a child from Attack on Titan right there. If you play the previous games, you know how much your heart pounds when you're being chased. But here, it's just a giant baby hand and debris falling, and all you have to do is hold the left analog stick to the right and hold A, and you've done it. At least in the other games, you have to quickly time your jumps. They also force you to stop just to open doors or climb, just to freak you out even more. That was fun. This game was not fun. But hey, maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself. This is the first chase. Let's find out if it gets better from here on out. Okay, we break another wall, float down with an umbrella, and boom, we get the classic eye that turns you to stone. And I don't know if it was just because I was trained by this point, but it felt like another pointless thing to do just to pass the time. Thankfully, after this, we encounter probably the only moderate fun this game has to offer, which is fighting some random bugs. So here, at least we have some teamwork for once, where Mike shoots a bug and I smash it with a wrench. It was pretty fun for me, and then Mike told me,
I can't aim with the bow. It's automatic. I can't, like,
Are you
there's
serious?
There's no way for me to aim with the bow. I can't. You just press RT.
I thought they would at
and
least
just
have
hope
like an icon showing you where you're aiming
No,
at.
you do. You don't. You don't. I shit you not.
I really thought this whole time he had some cool new aiming mechanic, but nope. Like I said before, he just looks in a general direction and shoots, and it hits every time. Even the flashlight system in 2 was more fun than this, and that thing was clunky and hard to aim. I get that Little Nightmares refuses to have any HUDs for the games, but I feel like there had to be some system that could have made this much more fun. Oh look, another pointless climb.
Oh yeah, climbing. So this is the second time we've just done a long ass climb.
I can tell you're really enjoying this game. I think it's gonna be
They're
your
really
favorite
trying
of the
to-
year.
They're really trying to pad the fucking the gameplay here.
And for some reason, they have this empty room.
What the fuck is the point of this room? Why is this
Yeah,
here?
Legit has nothing in it, no collectibles, or nothing. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe if you play single player, they might have something in there, but like, what's the point of this room? It's wild how the other games had random hidden areas, but they at least always served a purpose. Here's more umbrella floating, more pushing things, more walking, and oh, the baby randomly lasers us to death.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
We then use a super amazing skill set and slowly hide until we make it to this room where the baby grabs his toy and we escape through a hole.
I still died.
How?
I got hit last second. And we escape through a hole. And then we get to one of the most baffling parts of our playthrough, and it's this room where there's a perfectly cut square in the wall. And at first, I was just messing with Mike, thinking, you know, I was blocking his path.
Waiting on you, buddy.
Go ahead. Go. It's fine. You can go. You can fit. You get all that room around you.
You're in the way, man.
And then I found out, no, it's just blocked off.
Okay, fine. I can't.
It wasn't even me blocking it. You just can't go
Why?
through the hole.
What's the point of that?
I don't know. To our amazement, this is actually the correct way to go. The game had just simply forgotten to render the door. We then finally get the reveal of what the baby looks like. And then the cryptic backstory cutscene plays, which would have been so cool if we cared what was happening at this point. And once again, we are greeted to another avoid the light scenario. I stupidly died a fuck ton of times because my brain cells were deep fried by this point. We finally make it past and we move a box. Riveting gameplay. After climbing stairs, we came to a sudden realization.
You know,
Back to
it might
pigtails.
not be too late to refund this. Get your money back and buy something better. Like,
I want to see the ending.
Reanimate. Look it up on YouTube, man. I'm just saying, for like 4 hours of gameplay, you might be able to just buy something better. Something tells me it's not going to get any better than this.
Leading me to check out the amount of playtime we had, and I noticed it wasn't too late.
Get your money back, dude.
I was so hyped.
I know. I feel like they just kind of like ruined it. Like, you just wait for Reanimal and then we can like actually play like a good
Title
game.
this video, we played Little Nightmare Street, then refunded it.
That's actually not bad. It's actually not a bad idea.
How far are we into this?
Not
84
too
minutes.
And just like that, I knew it was over.
We're calling it? This
Yeah.
is it?
This is it.
Look how you just left me standing alone in a room. So what did I do with my refunded money? Well, I bought We Were Here Forever for me and Mike. And I got myself Digimon Storytime Stranger. 2 infinitely better games. I regret nothing. If this video somehow defies all odds and does well, we might consider commenting over gameplay of everything we missed. Or if this video does even better than we expected, we'll force ourselves to play the entire game. Also, if you want to see us go on this miserable journey, we have the highly edited highlights on our gaming channel, Late Hours Gaming, and then we have the uncut stream on our live channel, The Live Hours. The moral of the story is, don't pre-order games. They might turn out to be shit.